Kerry, it's good to be back with you.
Good morning.
Private real estate, it's such an important aspect of how we build client portfolios. The most key part of that is finding the right relationships. Now, you're on the road all the time. You're always vetting these things. Talk a little bit about the relationships, how we find them, the vetting process. Go through that a little bit for us.
So we're lucky enough today that a lot of them call us when they have a transaction.
They didn't at the beginning,
but in the beginning, we had to pursue them.
That's right.
And so we were always traveling, finding, getting referred to, even our own clients. Who have you worked with you thought was a good, transaction or a good partner? So one, we're looking for alignment of values. We're looking for transactions that nobody's ever lost money. Now, if you've done this long enough,
Right.
You had a deal that did not make what you thought, but nobody ever lost money.
Right.
And by the way, if you're going back all the way 10 or 15 years, that's a pretty big ask if they've never lost
It's been
money.
a lot of cycles.
Okay. On top of that, how many transactions have they done or dollar amount? And we kind of would like them to be involved in about $1 billion of transactions. Our value that we've been involved in to date is about 400 million, 390. But at that point, it's not luck. And then we want to meet their team and we want to check and see if they've ever had any litigation. All those things happen while we're meeting them and find out if we're in good alignment.
And then you go to the site too.
We are pretty thorough at everything, I think, but we meet at their site with their team. We will walk the property.
Yeah.
I just got done a few weeks ago going to Texas and walking through every transaction that we owned and one that's pending ourselves, because it's the only way I think, and remember, Andrew, our money's in it too.
That's right.
It's not just client money. So it's the only way I think you can really know what's going on. Now, one of the keys, guess how I know what their tenant mix is like? It's one of the simplest things.
Cars in the parking
Cars
lot.
in the parking
Cars
lot.
in the parking
Now,
lot.
when we go to the parking lot and I use the example and fenders or duct tape onto a car, that's going to be a tenant problem down the road. They don't need to be new cars, but you can tell when you walk around and you talk to people in those kinds of mixes, and also you can see the opportunity.
And they don't have to buy the entire project themselves. It's just a very unique thing that you guys and our team have done an awesome job of vetting really good deals.
So I think in the last transaction, we looked at 30 transactions in one way, shape, or form to land on doing it. And so I think what makes good transactions is a good pipeline and a good selection process.
Absolutely.